I'm here. Hey, hey, hey. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me put my ear on. Girl. Woo. It's getting hot. When I say it's getting hot, it's getting the motherfucker hot. It's getting hot. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I can't even. It's getting hot. Woo. Tiffany, baby. I'm just saying. Tiff. Hey, hey, ho, ho. It is time for you to go. Uh-uh. Y'all, when I say it's going down, it's going down. It's going down. Yes, auntie. Woo, child. Where to start? Where to start? All right, so we already know they canceled the meeting last Monday. So the new meeting is going to be held the 8th, April the 8th. That is this coming Monday. That is the same day of the eclipse. Oh my goodness. So it is what it is, Hunty. We gonna be there for it. You already know. You know. But yeah, let's give it thanks for all the new subscribers. But when I say that this lady, she about to make she just need to just step out and let it go. Just let it go at this point. Just let it go. Just let it go. You holding on to what? It is OVA. It's OVA. It ain't over. It's over. You heard me. Lady. Stop the shenanigans. What is you doing? Baby girl. Baby girl. I know you fucking lying. Baby girl is about to go down to the down. You know, at this point, you know, they about to bring in Lori Lightfoot. And she is like a black Judge Judy. It's she ratcheted in her. Like they not even really on the she old school ratchet. You feel me what I'm saying? Tiffany is new school ratchet. Baby honey, when I say it's about to go down, it's about to go down. Yeah, I'm about to look at some clips and this, that, and the third. Tiffany been quiet. She haven't been saying too much about what's going on. But Hunty, she might as well quit. Why? You know what I'm saying? Because if she keep on going the rate she going, they gonna mess around and charge her ass. And she fuck around and go to jail. So you keep on fucking around and you gonna get fucked around. Like just go ahead and just give it up. The gig is over. You know you fucked up. The people know you fucked up. They think you fucked up. They gave you a chance to fix it. You didn't fix it. So now you want to play hardcore. It's not looking good. What's the odds? What's the odds? Like it's baby. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up and got fucked around. And you just can't let it go. You keep on wanting to spend the people money. The people money is not yours, honey. It's not yours. It's for the people, the community. You yourself is not a community. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, baby. Baby girl is about to really be in trouble. She keep on trying to hold on to a dream. You made it, you did it, and it's time to go. I'm trying to tell you, the way that this gonna come out, she about to open up a can of smack that over the floor. This is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a little bit like the Donald Trump and Hillary, you know. Y'all, honey, let me put my fair use up here, boo boo. But yeah, we gonna get into it. I ain't even gonna put the music on. We wanna hear. You know what I'm saying? So we about to get into some of these clips. But it's going down, honey. It's nothing else to do but just take it as an L, you know. And then you hired a bunch of people that ain't even supposed to be around children, ain't even supposed to. I ain't gonna say they ain't supposed to have a job because everybody should have a job. But yeah, so we gonna get into this first clip. Now this was 2 days after the meeting because she done wind up and shut down the city hall building, the public building where people go pay their water bills and stuff like that and get public information and public records, or you know how it's a city hall building. This is where you go, you pay like if you have tickets, you pay fines, you do all of this stuff. This is what you do there. Like this is you pay your dues, you know. Then she just let's just get into this. Nah, let's just get into this. Hmm.
Meeting last night. Today, those residents now have only limited access to their village hall. Regina Waldrop reports on their search for answers.
Village halls are public buildings, administrative centers run for the benefit of a community. In South suburban Dalton, most of the village hall is now off limits. This small entryway with 4 seats, the only place residents and business owners are allowed.
An insult to every single taxpayer in the city.
Dan Lee has lived in Dalton since 1989. He and several other residents gathered outside of Village Hall Tuesday afternoon. They say the new restrictions are just part of the ongoing issues with Mayor Tiffany Henyard and her administration.
I feel that this is a deflection from what's really happening in the village with the money, what happened in Vegas.
I came up here to get some FOIA requests, and I had to wait for somebody to come to the window.
Trustee Kiana Belcher says she learned about the new restrictions last week on social media.
Myself and another trustee came up here saying that it says it's restricted access employees only, and they have it where at the time it wasn't even any chairs.
In a statement, the village told NBC5 access to Village Hall was restructured to protect staff due to overwhelming threats of violence as a result of the continuous misinformation portrayed by the media and internet bloggers who are using Dalton as a means to generate ratings and revenue. The statement goes on to say staff and elected officials have received several disturbing communications via email, social media, phone calls, and visitors from across the country. As such, security protocols have changed.
She upset because it is a lot of people blogging and talking about this story, getting it out there because as we know, Dalton is a very small community, you know, so social media is getting this story out there because if it really wasn't for a lot of people in social media and the phone calls and different things that people been doing from social media, a lot of this wouldn't be getting out. It'd have been quiet. And she mad because people were standing up. It's people all around the world that's standing up that they haven't even been to Dalton, don't even know where Dalton is, don't even know what Dalton look like. And people is one of me. I have never been to Dalton. I don't know what Dalton look like, but I can see that there's a lot of compassionate people there, and they want us to basically help them and get this stuff out there, because guess what? If it wasn't for us, a lot of this information, a lot of these things would not be out there. And she's mad because, yeah, it went viral. We made it big, and we not shutting up. This is not a story that we should shut up about. You got people that been living there for years. You taking people's stores away. People have liquor license and trying to take people homes, and you're just doing a lot because they didn't vote for you, and they were and like, who goes through? Because again, it's a small community. It's not a big town. They call it a village. You have time to sit there and see who voted for you and who didn't, and then you targeting the people who didn't vote for you or didn't, was on your team or on your side. You have to realize it's called an election. Everybody is not going to be voting for you or on your side. So you mad when they wasn't in this and the third, and you talking to people, you taking people livelihoods away from them. Some of these people work in these stores that she done shut down. They have to feed their daggone family. Like, come on now, lady. What you think? And a lot of this stuff we wouldn't have knew unless it didn't come on social media. And so yeah, we're standing up for the people. That's what we're doing. That's what she's supposed to have been elected for, to stand up for the people. But instead, you using the people, you dogging the people out, and you stealing the taxpayer money. Yeah, we going to say something. We should, as we should. And who cares if she mad about it? It is what it is. Change your ways. Fix it. It's too late now because you had time to fix it. Now the people want you out. They want your seat and they want you gone. They want somebody that's going to be respectful to what everybody opinion is, and try to really be there for the community and not steal from the community. Like, come on now. That's not a hard job to do.
Was any type of threats, we have police officers, so they should be able to accommodate and stand over here. But to limit the access for everyday business that has to be taken care of, it's a problem. This is our tax dollars.
And residents say they plan to bring up the issue of Village Hall being restricted along with other issues come Monday. That's for the next Village Board meeting. Reporting from Dalton, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News. When did Village Hall close or become restricted to residents?
I learned about it as of Tuesday. Tuesday, they stated that, and I seen it on social media, that the Village Hall had been closed. So I actually, myself and another trustee, came up here seeing that it says it's restricted access, employees only, and they have it where at the time it wasn't even any chairs. So limited, about 4 or 5 people can stand in that small area.
Still very limited.
Yes, it's very limited. It makes no sense. This is not nobody's public home. This is our business, our village. And for if it was any type of threats, we have police officers. So they should be able to accommodate and stand over here as if it was another public facility where they can manage it. But to limit the access for everyday business that has to be taken care of, it's a problem. This is our tax dollars. And when somebody continues to run from the citizens, because that's what you're doing now. You're running from the people and you're supposed to be serving the people. I consider that a big problem. And this is a safety hazard because if 4 or 5 people goes into that small space and anything can happen in that space, there's another issue. We have a lot of seniors out here, and to have seniors standing outside in the cold and the rain, it's just not cool.
Are you hearing from a lot of your constituents?
I am. And the crazy thing is, a lot of them that come here, they come either to pay the water bill or come to have services for their homes. Now they have to wait until somebody goes and fill out some papers and bring it back and slide something through a small glass. It's like you're in prison. And why should we be in prison in our own community?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, Tiffany need to get this together. I don't know, like, she just being stingy. She being mean. And like I said before, they gave her ample amount of time to fix it. And she ain't trying to. She don't give no F's. And that's crazy. That's why she got to go. And that's why we talking about it.
Do you bring this up at the next village board meeting or what?
Absolutely, because I'm going to bring up a lot of things that happened last night also, because we had seniors that were standing outside when they had people planted inside before the village trustees even were in there.
And that's April 8th, Monday, right?
Yes, April 8th at 6:30.
See, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Appreciate it. How many years you lived here?
I've been here 26 years.
Have you ever seen Village Hall not accessed?
Never in the 26 years. And this is unacceptable. I piggyback on everything the trustee just said.
Now, this is what was going on this week. She shut the building down Tuesday. When they walked out was on Monday. So Tuesday, this is when she tried to shut the building down for so the community won't have access. Yeah, so the day is Friday. So yeah. It's just going down. I'm just trying to update it, what's been going on.
This is just totally uncalled for. If there is a viable threat, we in the community should know it. It could extend further than here. Just as last night, we should have been told, so we had the option to decide for ourselves whether we wanted to be in there.
So you spent a lot of time in this village hall. It is a public building. How do you feel right now knowing that access is restricted to you and other residents?
I'm appalled that the access is restricted to the residents. MB Bank gave this building to the residents. Matter of fact, myself, former trustee Pearson, and former trustee Muhammad voted to receive this building, and Mayor Tiffany Henyard voted against it. And to have limited access, when I heard of it last week, I came up here to get some FOIA requests, and I had to wait for somebody to come to the window, ask me what I wanted, and to just receive some FOIA requests. And if I needed to take care of any other business, you have to wait until somebody go get somebody to come up front to address your concerns. And I think it's appalling. And what happened last night, I'm appalled that happened also, because this building belonged to the residents of the village of Dalton, not Miss Henyard, nor Keith Freeman, nor Lacey, none of them. And it's unfortunate that we have to keep going through this. And I wish and I pray that somebody come to our aid. This is bullying to the 10th power. And we was stood up last night because we refused to be bullied anymore by the Dalton Police Department and Lewis Lacey, and be intimidated with stopping people, asking them for their ID. And that's against all our First Amendment rights. And like I stated before, you're not going to keep violating my rights. And so I was glad to see everybody out last night. Hopefully everybody will come out to Monday's meeting and we can get some type of clarity on this, because our rights are constantly being violated and no one is doing anything about it. I want to see the state's attorney, the attorney general, the president of the United States, since she went to see him,
Hello.
come in out here and deal with this chaos, because this is ridiculous. And in my 40 some years of being involved in politics, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Mayor Tiffany Henyard, I hate even calling her a mayor, because like they said, that she is the world's worst mayor on earth. And I would like to see her step down also. Thank you.
I bought my home in 2006.
2006. You
Yes.
in and out the village hall all the time doing business?
Yes, I do. Yeah, in and out. And this is not acceptable what's happening, but I feel that this is a deflection from what's really happening in the village with the money, what happened in Vegas. So she's trying to deflect. No one is after the mayor. Nobody is after the mayor at all.
Should you be able to go in and access this public building?
Absolutely. This is a government building. We should be able to go in and out and have access. That doesn't make sense. What am I paying the taxes out here for if I don't even have access to the building, to my village? And then they say you're supposed to call, they don't even answer the phone. How about that? So I don't see how people are going to get business, any business done. What about the contractors that come through to try to do business? This is not how government is supposed to be ran.
Not good government.
No, no good at all. Thank you.
If you're thinking about buying solar panels, don't.
Yeah, that is just crazy to me. The lady definitely is not, yeah. She's, I'm just gonna say, I have never, no, I have never, I'm just baffled, and we're gonna keep on standing up, and we're gonna keep on sharing, and we're gonna keep on talking about it until she be gone. Because it's not right. It's not right. So yeah, we definitely gonna talk about it. You did going right. So we got more. We got more, honey. We definitely got more. Now this is one of the elders of Dalton, and she was a little bit upset and stuff like that. So we gonna get into what she had to say and stuff like that. Whew, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot because I just don't understand how people can take positions and then treat people as such. You know what I'm saying? This is not fair. It's not cool. I just wish I can do it on the more. You know,
In Dalton.
38 years.
Have you ever not been able to get into the village hall?
One time. Not one time.
Yet another surprise for residents of South Suburban Dalton who now say they can't get into their own village hall. This after some residents were locked out of a village board meeting last night.
The village is blaming safety concerns, but residents are pointing the finger at embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Tonight, our Dane Placco has the latest controversy from Dalton.
And then I went to reach for the doors. You can't go in. Wait a minute. No offense. Y'all do know this is a government building.
Dalton resident Cheryl Hill used her cell phone to document what happened when she tried to get some paperwork at Dalton's Village Hall last week.
So what you mean? White people can't come in there? White people can't come in there.
New security procedures went into effect last week, the village says, in response to threats against controversial Mayor Tiffany Henyard and village employees. It used to be the Dalton residents who needed to take care of a bill or a license perhaps would walk in the main entrance right here, and then they would go into this common area where you see the service desk back there, but now it's all locked right here.
Excuse me?
Now residents have to talk to a security guard behind a window in the vestibule and conduct their business in that small, cramped area.
Young lady showed up earlier this morning, went in and was totally upset. She had no idea that she could not go into the building, just the foyer, had to do her paperwork standing outside in the rain.
We are being treated as the resident, I say we, as though we were in prison in our own town, in a place where we pay taxes.
That message of exclusion amplified last night when about 25 Dalton residents were locked out of a village board meeting as those inside blasted Henyard during public comment.
I wouldn't trust this woman if she stood on a stack of Bibles and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true.
The meeting ended early when 4 opposition trustees walked out, saying there was ample room for the crowd and refusing entry to all would violate the Illinois.
My baby.
How long have you lived in Dalton?
38 years.
Oh my
Have you ever
goodness.
not been able? in that small, cramped area.
Young lady showed up earlier this morning, went in and was totally
My
upset.
bad.
She had no idea that she could not go into the building, just the foyer, had to do her paperwork standing outside in the rain.
We are being treated as the resident, I say we, as though we were in prison in our own town, in a place where we pay taxes.
That message of exclusion amplified last night when about 25 Dalton residents were locked out of a village board meeting as those inside blasted Henyard during public comment.
I wouldn't trust this woman if she stood on a stack of Bibles and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true.
The meeting ended early when 4 opposition trustees walked out, saying there was ample room for the crowd and refusing entry to all would violate the Illinois Open Meetings Act.
The meeting was adjourned because we have to have enough space. So we have to. The Open Meetings Act requires that that we have enough space for everybody to get in.
As you just saw, is chaos amongst our 4 trustees. They didn't come here to handle the business. They came here to do a political theater stunt, which you just saw.
As for the decision to lock the doors on Village Hall, a Henyard spokesperson blames, quote, threats of violence as a result of the continuous misinformation portrayed by the media and internet bloggers who are using Dalton as a means to generate ratings and revenue. Our staff and elected officials have received several disturbing communications via emails, social media, phone calls, and visitors from across the country. As such, our security protocols have changed. But residents we talked to believe the mayor is hiding behind a security threat to keep them out of her business.
Because she have a lot of things she have to hide. She have to account for the money that's been spent.
In Dalton, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
All right. As I said, once again, they just said that these people have to go through this. You know, I mean, we done had our fair share of mayors that don't do right by the people. But this is just it's very disrespectful. It's heartbreaking. It's just messed up on a lot of levels. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just I don't even know how to what category to put it in. You know, just to hear the heartbreaking stories from people that live in that town, you know. But we're gonna have to keep on putting it out there. We're gonna have to keep on making it known. And fuck her. Because guess what? It's about the people. You shouldn't take these jobs if you don't know how to work them or don't want to work them or you want to just stay. Now, mind you, allegedly, she already was well, what it was 2016 or 17, she already been convicted of stealing. So my whole thing is people didn't do their homework, nobody didn't do their background, and that's probably why a lot of people that didn't vote for her because they already knew that she was a scheme and a scam, because that's basically what she is. And then you want to hire all your homeboys, all your homegirls, everybody get the job. What? You just don't know. When you go down, they all go down. Everybody, when it all come down, everybody going down. Not just you, they is too. How you gonna hire what they call them? A pedophile. Allegedly, you hired the pedophile and you had him working in people's homes and this, that, and the third. Like, come on now. You're putting people in situations that are dangerous. You're putting people's livelihoods at stake. Like, that was never cool. That was never cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I'm just trying to play a couple things so we can get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's just a hot mess. All right. So yeah. So they thinking about basically letting Lori Lightfoot come in. I'm about to play that clip also. Like, I mean, let's just make sure we keep praying on the city of Dalton. Because my whole thing is like you doing this to the same black people. You know what I'm saying? As if we didn't have enough. You know, let's get it.
Sources say 4 Dalton trustees are hiring former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot to investigate Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Lightfoot will reportedly be looking at the allegations of financial issues. She will also be looking into accusations against a Dalton trustee accused of sexually assaulting another employee that allegedly occurred during a village-sponsored trip to Las Vegas last year. Lightfoot's contract will come up at a special village board meeting next Monday night. And Fox 32 News has learned the trustees chose Lightfoot for this investigation because she's a former federal prosecutor and has experience as a mayor. Mayor Henyard is accused of mismanaging funds and is now facing multiple lawsuits.
I told y'all. That's why I said she should have just stepped down while she could. Now you in real trouble. So at the same time, they didn't say this part. So Lloyd Lightfoot, she basically taking the this case kind of like pro bono. She used to be a state prosecutor, a lawyer, and also she did work with FBI also. So she's going to step in and do some investigation. And allegedly, she's only taking $400 an hour to do what she doing. and kind of like I'm just doing this because she kind of doing it for free. $400 for a state's attorney or ex-state's attorney. Because Maggie, she just was the lawyer in Chicago. I mean, the mayor, my bad, the mayor. She was the mayor. So at the same time, now y'all want me to investigate another mayor. Oh, she real ready for it. $400 an hour ain't much with the background that she had. She probably was going to do it for free, for real. For the free, you heard me? Because she know that this lady is not doing right and she fucked up. So, all right, we're going to get into CNN. CNN is live right now talking about the situation. Let's see what CNN talking about, y'all. Let's get into that.
Too many politicians talk about what they'll do to help. David Tron is actually helping, lowering costs for prescription drugs and supporting women and minority-owned businesses. David doesn't.
At the end of the day, you already know Lightfoot is real ready. She is real ready. She is real ready. She is coming through on the 1-2. Bitch, $400 an hour. Do you know how much they really pay like prosecutors and lawyers? And then basically, she 400. All right, so this is live. We're seeing in real quick. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this older. Let me see.
Each month, the first and the third of each
I ain't got no sound.
Monday of each month. That hasn't happened in I know at least 10 or 11 months. And I'd like to know why.
Where my sound?
There should be more. Some of our questions should be answered.
No, sorry, I couldn't interrupt. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, do I stand corrected? Okay, then I stand corrected. I apologize. Okay, all right, no problem.
So what I'm asking, and I look at trustees that are sitting there, and the fact that I haven't seen one of the trustees in a week. Television, always I'm not going to call any names, and that person is not here tonight. So I think that needs to be addressed by our mayor.
Yeah, let me see what's going on, because
anyone else that could answer that. Thank you.
All right. I apologize, ma'am. Now your 3 minutes are up. Or 2 minutes. I apologize. 2 minutes.
oh yeah, this yeah, but once again, she definitely need a reality check. You set up there, and you supposed to be for the people. First, what I know, and she was saying, I'm saying, cause her stuff was like all over the place, her little ads and all this stuff. So I was like, oh, that's good. A young lady about to take on the city, and I mean, I was all for it at first. When you look at the billboards and basically the advertisements and stuff. And this was 2 years ago because she was the mayor probably almost 3 years, I want to say. And it was looking good. I was like, okay, maybe we need like, a young mayor, a fresh start. I was all for it. And then you just did that and you treated these people real wrong. I don't like that. Yeah, that was just really messed up. You good, Dre? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I was like, where was the hope at? She came through like she was on a mission. She was going to clean some shit up. She was going to make everything beautiful and make sure everything was going to be okay. And then you turn around, you came through like the devil in the night. Came right on through like the devil. And that was crazy. You know? It was just heartbreaking. Because at the end of the day, it's these people that live in Dalton and then they all around the world, well, they telling people and making it go viral. And we are people and we gotta stand for something. We can't say for everything, we gotta stand for something. But yeah, this was crazy. It just was like very upsetting. But I'm glad that it took the work of a lot of people. It took the work of social media because she is really upset about how social media is treating her and talking down on her because she's supposed to be a superman, and this is really burning her up. This is really burning her like the witch. I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. She hates that this is viral and that we're talking about it. Oh man, she hated it so bad, like with a passion. And she wanna think you got like one? Thank you, babe. But she hates it bad. And it's gonna keep growing. And let it keep growing. Let it keep marinating. Let it keep on going to wherever it got to go. Because guess what? Fuck her. It is what it is. And you already know. Baby girl about to be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Please like and subscribe. Share it if you can. Holla at your girl. Do what you gotta do. I love y'all. Thank you for all my new subscribers. We trying to get more. We gotta build this channel. Yeah, because this channel got to put it out there. If it's even her, Tiffany, if it's somebody else, whoever, we gotta put it out there for everybody to know. And not even on that, not even for everybody, just put it out there. Because people cannot be keep on continuing doing people wrong and sweeping it under the rug. Social media is a good thing and is a bad thing that happened with the society that we live in now. I'm old school. I'm an older young lady. I'm an old lady. But at the same time, stuff like this, if we didn't have social media, if we didn't have phones, if we didn't have the technology that we have now, it'd be like a form of slavery and pushing it under the rug because you don't have proof, you can't show, you can't say, and this, that, and the third, because you're lying, your word against mine, and this, that, and the third. Look at God. It's time, like they said, this is the year of putting people out there and getting facts out there and telling the truth. This is the year of the truth before the Antichrist come and shake us all up. So yeah, I love you guys. Everybody, good night. Um, make sure y'all subscribe. Thank you. Have a good night.